Hi everybody, welcome back, and good day to you. This is a 2016 maroon in color Ramicus Dodge 1500 with a 5.3 liter gasoline powered Hemi V8. Whoa, did you hear that? I heard exhaust leak. It has 52,944 miles on the odometer. Oh, definitely hear exhaust leak. Let's take a look, or a listen, or a looky listen, or both. Yeah, that's definitely leaking. Where's my hood latch? There it is. Hemi. It's red, so you know it's good. Yeah, I hear manifolds leaking over here. Customer had previously diagnosed such things themselves. It appears that they were accurate. The reason I say that is because they have supplied us with some components. What do we got here? Some BBK tune length performance headers. I don't like the term headers. I prefer to use the term tubular manifolds because they are many folded and they are tubular. Well, let's not waste any time. To the service stall we go. This is a pre-approved, already done, no clerical work needed walk-in repair. The catch is going to be how many of those studs are going to break off in the cylinder heads. That's going to be the issue here. Pull that mirror in, I'd say right about here. Looks good. Feels good. It is good. Parking's the auto. Firing down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Shiny. Bolts. More shiny. And gaskets. Alright. These appear to be shorty headers slash tubular manifolds. Not bad. Actually, these are really nice. I like them. I don't really like those little weld spots in there, but it'll be fine. Very good. Okay. Alrighty, first things first, let's pull the wheels off. I need to get the inner fender wells out. I want to take a look and see how many of these exhaust manifold studs are broken off. Might be a bunch, might be none. It might be done and then I break some taking it off. Who knows? We don't know. We'll find out. Okay, yeah, you can see our manifold right there. Some of it. And a heat shield, that's it. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull this inner fender out. See what we have to work with in there. Alright, we're looking at a series of bolts here. Pull them out with my screw gun. They're all of the 8mm variety. Seems that clips are minimal, which is good. I don't like clips. It's not my style. Alright, I think I've got it all disconnected. Oh, these are super thin too, that's nice. A lot of times it's real thick and hard to manipulate. This one, not so much. I accept this. Missed one. Missed another one right there. On your clip. Aha! Look at all that. Space for days. There's our heat shield. That's got to go. 1 bolt, 2 bolts. That's for the collector. And then I can pull these manifold bolts out of the heads. I think a generous application of some penetrating oil will be necessary here. Couldn't hurt. Not at all. I think that's all of it. Okay. Alright, so this truck is going to dictate just how nice this is going to go. So first we're going to ask All right, it's doing what we want. If asking doesn't work, we're gonna tell it. And then if that doesn't work, we're gonna make it. Those are the levels of escalation. Oh look, that's broken. Ha! That's awesome. But I guess that's okay. Come on. There we go. Warm. I know you're unbolted because I just removed you. What are we doing? Come out. I don't have all day for this. Ouch! Is there another one? There is another one. He's hiding. Oh, broke off too. All right. Falling apart. Junk. All right, we got one broken stud here, and I don't see the others. Okay. Yep, there's one. I think one broken off there. Another one down here. And there might be one up here a little bit, but I can't see it yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt this Y pipe back here, and then we'll start taking all the bolts off for this manifold. I think I can just reach around with a wrench to get these out, as long as they're not too rusted. If they don't come out, I'll just cut them off. No reason to make a mountain out of a molehill. Ah, it's working. Well, it was. Not working anymore. The little lock nut on this side over here broke off. No worries. I'll add auxiliary components to said component. There. Square nuts. All right, it's ready for its close-up. Nice. Cool part about this job is I get all these extra new fasteners now from my collection. All right, now for the not cool part. We're gonna see how many of these bolts we're gonna break off. We'll start with this bottom one. You can't really see it, but it's down there. That's tight. Yeah. I'm gonna get a bigger ratchet on this, and then or a longer one, I should say, a longer ratchet for increased leverage. And then if I can't get a turn out of it, we'll go get the torch and put some heat on it. Reverse clicks. I think it's turning. Oh yeah. All right, that one turned. Cool. Extension gravity. All right, I'm gonna put the impact on this, my little 3/8. We're gonna run it out. Milwaukee. Hot. Let's see if I can get this one to break loose with just the impact. That's a negative Ghost Rider. Lube. All right, here goes nothing. Yeah. Hot. All right, coming in on the bottom and the back side, we're gonna get another one of those lower bolts. Begin reverse clickages now. Yep. So far, so good. We're getting somewhere. Yes. All right, another lower bolt right here. Let's get that one. Beautiful. Let's see if this one is going to break loose next. I'm getting a little excited now. This is going swimmingly. Yes, it is. Oh no, you don't. Give that back to me. My 10mm. Okay, this is the last one, I think. Yep. I think that's the last one. Let's see. Okay, I think this is the last one. Let's find out. Maybe not. It's still attached. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Well, let's go in there with some curvy angular pry bar and see if I can't get this thing to come free. There should be all the bolts. I don't know why I'm hung up. No, there's got to be one somewhere. Oh, I see it. I see it's hiding down there. I see it. There's a hiding bolt. It deceived me with its deepness. That wasn't even close to the right word. Hot. Give it back. Come on. Alright. Come on out of here, manifold. I know you're free. Oh no, that broken stud right there is hanging me up. Pry bar. More pry bar. There's a broken stud inside of this hole right here, and I need to get the manifold out past it, but I can't because the exhaust is hanging on to it, or the Y pipe rather. So I'll just pry it away. Hot. Why you let it cool off? Because nobody's got time for that. Heat shield. I'm going to try to reuse this. Probably is a good thing to have for these coolant lines that are in such close proximity to the exhaust. Come on, manifold. Get out of there. It's such a tiny unit, it's kind of stuck. There we go. I win. Okay, we're looking at two broken studs here. This one, which is inside the block ever so slightly, then this one here. I'm pretty sure I can get this one out, but that one, I'm gonna need to weld a nut to it. No, I'm not gonna try to drill it. Okay, before I get too destructive with any of this, I'm gonna try to pull that stud out with an easy out. A little socket device that hammers onto it, and then you just unscrew it. And it likes to grip as you turn. Oh yeah, oh look at that, comes right out. Beautiful. And it's slowed down, not beautiful. Here it comes. Oh goody. Alright, there's one to go. Alright fellas, time to get your safety squints on. We are busting out the welder. Let's see, that can go right there. That's engine block ground. Well, that's ground straight to the engine block, and then we're gonna weld a nut onto that stud and then use the nut to pull the stud out. Bright lights. I'm building up on the end of this stud. No, I'm not welding into the aluminum. The steel and the aluminum will not weld together. Alright, first nut coming in. I hope it'll end up being the only one. Well, we'll see. Another one. Yeah! I welded it right off. Look what I did. Ruined it. That's stupid.
This will make it better.
And I know, guys, I know there's 100 million ways you guys do this, and I don't know what I'm doing. I know. Don't worry. As long as that stud comes out, I don't see what the problem is. There's a problem with the feet on this welder, though. The spool hangs up on it. I wonder if I can like lubricate the spool, and that'll help. I'll do that later. The other cool thing about this method is it puts a boatload of heat into the stud. And then when that stud cools, it'll be able to contract slightly, and hopefully break away from the threads in the cylinder head. I think this one's gonna break off. I don't think it got a good penetration into the stud. Yeah, look at that. It's gonna break right off. Don't tell me to let it cool off. Ooh, maybe not. Did I win? I think I'm gonna win. Nah, she's gonna break. Maybe not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Did I win, guys, or did I lose? I think I win. Oh, look at that. It's coming out. This is beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is going to be a 50% victory because 50% of it is now complete. Alright, so you can see we got all this discolored nastiness and there's some buildup around where the gaskets were. So I'm going to go in there with a roll-lock wheel and just kind of clean some of that off just a wee little bit. Just so we have a nice, new, smooth, shiny surface. Loud noises, semi-loud noises. They're not terribly loud, just a little bit loud. You just keep constant motion here. You don't hang out in one spot. Ring. No, we don't need that welder right now. Yeah. Good. Cool. Intermission. Okay, we're back over here on the driver's side. We're gonna start in on the next manifold. I've taken the liberty of removing the fender well and everything. So now we're right back to spraying down these bolts and seeing what's broken and what's not. Yeah, long range. Long range, there we go. So once I get this stuff apart, we'll go from there and see what we have to do next. Okay, so let's start pulling this one apart, and we'll see how many studs we have that are broken off. Hopefully 0. I'd like to have 0 broken studs. I'm gonna move a little faster through this one since we already saw the removal procedure. Another. Can't reach. Not long enough. Mini extension. Come on. Neutral drop. Yeah, there we go. Okay, one more shield bolt down below. There it is. I think I've got to pull the dipstick tube and the steering shaft out for this side, I think. Okay, reaching way out back. We're gonna see what I can do about these little, these big flange bolts. These little big flange bolts. Words. Still a little warm in there. Reverse clicks. Yep. Okay, need power tools. This is gonna be hard. I'll take my wrench back. It's not serving much good in there, is it? Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Try driver. Come off. Give me back my stuff. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. I'm your friend. Okay, we're going in with a socket from the back side. That's not reaching very well either. Okay, let's try the bottom one. Yes. Sort of. We'll just grab onto that. Okay, there's one. There's the one. We're going back in for that top one. Stuck a universal on the socket. See if that's enough to get out of my fastener. Looks like it. Nice. That was easy once I got the other one out. Okay, heat shields next. Let's encourage this thing to come out of here. These come out. Victory is mine. It's mine-ish. Like kind of mine, but not yet. Like it's near, not within my grasp. But we're closer. Oh, fun fact, if I need to pull this dipstick tube out, I've got to remove the motor mount on this side over here. Heat shield gravity. So I don't think any of these bolts are broken. So let's get them lubed and removed. There's one. All right. Let's start with the easy ones first. The easy ones that fit, actually. That one. Yeah. For some reason, these are two different size bolts in here. Dodge. Reverse clickages, that one's good. Got one on the bottom. That one broke free. All right, this is working. There's another one here in the center on the bottom. Ooh, that one's tight. Clickage. That one sounded like I broke it at first. Oh, okay. Crisis averted. It's not broken. There's a bottom one there up in the front. That's a 13mm size. Now I just need to get the right angle on it. Aha! Oh no! Gravity. Just gonna have to reach in and do this one a little differently. If I can manage it here. Don't break my fingers. Yeah, turned. Send it. There's more gravity. There's one more. Move over, dipstick tube. You're in my way. Like a lot. Come on. I don't know what that was, but that was violent. Okay, well that one just broke off. So, you just got one more over here, and that's the one I need to extract over there. I think this is the last one here. How does this one come out no problem, and then the other one breaks off? Just no consistency amongst these Dodges. I missed one down there. Okay, let's get this heat shield out. We need to reuse this. The gaskets go on the shield, but the shield is reusable. Come out. All right, you're gonna, you know what? Forward. It's gonna come out forward. That's what we're gonna do. There's more space over there. I'm gonna use it. So now, can I get this out without pulling that dipstick tube? Because like I said, I've got to pull a motor mount to get that tube out. I don't want to. It's lots of extra work. Like loads of it. You gonna fit? Nope, not gonna fit that way. Going back in. Here, I know. Let's try this. We gotta flip this around and squeeze it out this way. Let's keep rotating it. There we go. Got it. Woohoo! Now, that one right there, that's our broken off bolt. So I've got to weld another nut to that one and then figure out how to back that one out of its hole. Okay, ground clamps coming in, straight to the block, close to the affected area. Okay, same protocol as before. I'm gonna put a couple beads right here on the stud, or the broken stud. We'll build it up a little bit, and then we'll place a nut over top of it and then buzz it on. Bright lights. Zzz. Reaching around from the left, got a bolt here on some needle noses, and then we're going to come in from the front between all these obstacles and try to get a weld in there. Here goes nothing. It's on, I think. Better be. All right. Now, just need to maybe let that cool a little bit and we can try to work it off of there. Or I'm gonna break it off and I gotta weld a new one back on. Hey, it moves. I think I'm gonna luck out on this job. Look at that. These are my welding needle noses, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna luck out. I think I win. I think I win by default. Come here, ground clamp. We don't need you right now. Get out of here. Yeah, I do believe this is turning. This is going to be a victory. Yeah, it's going to come out. Perfect. All right, swivel socket coming in. Do-do-do-do-do. That's a victory doodly-doo. Oh, yeah. That's hot. All right, going back in with our little grinder, our little cleaning grinder device, just to polish up this nastiness. And then we can see what we can do about fitting in those new manifolds. First, we have to make this shiny. High-speed shiny. Okay, I fixed my air leak too. My little deal here was unthreaded. Not good. Let's get these last two cleaned up. Camera gravity. You know, I said I was gonna move through this quickly, and we're like going at the same speed. I lied. Sorry guys, I'm a liar. No, never mind. I'm not a liar. I was just, I overestimated. Yeah, there we go. My estimations were incorrect. A lie would mean that I did it intentionally. And I have no reason to lie. All right, that's clean, good to go. Here, let us remove any debris that I may have introduced. And yeah, I know it's debris, not debris, but I felt like saying that. There. Alrighty, so I got a set of new gaskets here. And I'm gonna go ahead and maneuver these guys in. We're gonna go ahead and start getting the manifolds returned to their position, put back into place, and then bolted in. Yeah, that's gonna go like that. Yeah, those headers did not come with this heat shield manifold, but I think it's kind of important to have that. Otherwise, we're gonna melt some stuff like this valve cover and those coolant lines on the other side. So I ordered a set of OE heat shields, which also come with new gaskets, and these are the ones we're going to use. Okay, so I decided that new header is larger than the original, so I ended up removing the steering shaft from the steering gear down below. I thought I would be sneaky and do it without, but I was wrong. So let's maneuver this manifold in. You are going to fit past that dipstick too, I'll tell you that. I'm not taking this motor mount out. Probably shouldn't have said it. Whoa, there's a little flashlight grab. You go in there, I got it. Super tight squeeze. There. Good. All right, let's slip our gasket back in between the header and the head, and we can get some bolts into it and get it bolted up into position. Nice and shiny. All right, trying to get some of these started might be something of a chore. That's how we're gonna do this. Put one right there. I've got another one in my right hand, so what I'm going to do is slip that one in. This isn't going to work the way I thought it was. Alright, another one. I'll find that hole up here in the front. We'll do the front. Oh no, I need that. Let's not drop it again. It was easier pulling these out. If I dropped them, I didn't have to care. Now, if I drop them, I have to retrieve them. And I do care about that. All right, there's one. Come on, one on the bottom. Let's see if I can't even see it. I can feel it, maybe. All right, there's one. Cool, I got bolts in the top and in the bottom. We're getting somewhere. All right, another bottom bolt coming in. These are getting harder to do as we go along. There's not much space to play with, especially with the extra volume that these tubes take up. These are why headers are a bear. Okay. Yeah, this is fun. No sockets here. There's a tube in the way. I'm gonna be here for a little while doing this. A little bit at a time. Maybe I can fit a wrench on it. Close. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while. I'll check back in with you guys when I get this tight. It's been about 2 hours. See you soon. So I've just uncovered an interesting problem. See, the dipstick tube is supposed to bolt to the header bolt that goes, or the manifold bolt rather. It bolts the manifold on that front head. The issue is, or on that front head bolt, the issue is the new bolts are only large enough for the flange, and I can't make this meet that new bolt, otherwise it'll pull it into the valve cover. So what I think I'm gonna do is use one of the older bolts with this nut on it to space it properly and torque it, and that way I can retain the factory style mount and then bolt that thing straight to this stud how it's supposed to be. So basically what I'm saying is I'm gonna make this work and it's gonna look good. If I can reach. That's the key here, reach. Because I have no space. Yeah, there we go. This is boss. I like it. So now that can go over top of that like it's supposed to, and I just need to take a wrench and tighten down that nut right there. And as for the rest of these behind the tubes, under the heat shield, I just need to tighten those by hand, and then I'll sneak in with a wrench later and finish those off. This is quite tedious because there is zero space to play with. Let's see if I can start to reach some of these bottom fasteners. I'll tighten the bottom ones first, and then I'll come back and tighten the top ones. Click. All right, there's one. Wow, last time I put headers on something, it was like my truck. It was many moons ago. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. I did a couple sets on my buddy's CTSV, or I did a set on my friend's CTSV. I did some on a Mustang once upon a time. The problem with these things is they're prone to leaking because there's not a lot of metal there, and they're made out of tubes, and those tubes go through heat cycles and they crack or they warp the flange. Sometimes they're more trouble than they're worth, especially right now. Definitely more trouble than they're worth to me. But they're still cool. Click. One more click. There it is. All right, coming up from the bottom. All right, there's one that's tight. Another. Clickage. Good. I can barely fit a universal on these upper bolts. The two in the middle aren't going to happen. I've got to do those with wrenches. But we're getting somewhere here. Yeah. Ow, hit my finger. There's a good click. All right. All right, looking left again. Let me reach back in there. Let's tighten up this nut that I put on the stud. That's my own personal touch. It's not part of the kit or the conversion or whatever. You'll notice that the stud stays stationary. The nut is running down the threads on it, and it's putting clamping force against the cylinder head. And that's what's gonna bolt this down and seal it up. Nope. Yep. A little bit more. Clicks. Nice. All right. Looks like I just got the two here in the center, and this side should be good. All right. Slowly but surely. I think I'm lucky I don't have to deal with spark plugs. Usually there's plugs right here between the tubes, but on this Hemi they're up top, so we're good. Whoa! I killed you guys. Now that one might be the bane of my existence. I can see it, but I can't really reach it. If I can get this tool on there, we're good. I think. Yeah. About that. Hi ho, hi ho. Off to work we go. Yeah, I'll be here for another 15 minutes doing this. There's a very real possibility these are never ever coming out of here ever again. Ever. So I hope they never leak. Alright, let's try this again with the long one. Need leverage to tighten this up. I can't do it with that little stubby. It just doesn't have the reach. We're getting there. No! A little bit more, come on. Okay, yeah, that's all it's got. Okay, I'm getting the steering shaft back on. Let's get that guy bolted back in. I've already got the bolt. I don't think you guys can see. Yeah, it's down right here. But hey, as long as you can hear it, then you don't need to see it, right? Maybe if my commentary is good enough, you don't need to see. There we go. Steering shaft clickage. All right, that guy's in. Woo, get some. Okay, I've got the dipstick tube bolted on. Bottom bolts are tight, top bolts are tight. The flange over here, I'm gonna leave that off until we get the other side on. So let's head over there and do that right now. I got a sneaky suspicion this side's gonna go much better than the other side. And why is that, you say? Easy, because there's not a bunch of stuff in the way. Go, what are you doing? Go on there. Easy, don't start banging away on your keyboard just yet. I have method to my madness here. You shall see. See, the manifold's got slots at the bottom. So I would like to take advantage of those slots. If I can. No way, you're gonna fit in there. I shouldn't have said anything. Will I learn to keep my big mouth shut so as not to anger the car gods. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's sneak one of these top bolts in. Easier said than done. Come on now, get in there. What are you doing? Oh wait, my angles are all silly here. Hang on, I see what I've done. Try to go straight at this and I can't. Oh good, it hit the ground. That's good. Yeah, there. That one goes there. Let me tighten that up a wee little bit so it keeps this from flippy flopping. Are you summoning me? We can borrow my space for a minute. What?
Can we borrow your space for a minute?
Which space do you need to borrow?
The one that don't have a car in it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Help yourself. Don't make it.
Afraid to ask. Am I married?
He should be afraid.
No.
He called me racist. Alright, got that one in. You're gonna need to get, let's get this one in right here. That's the pain in the butt one, I think. I need to get that one screwed down as much as possible before I torque the rest of these so I don't put any load on it. Because I won't be able to get many tools on that fastener there. Not at all. Can't even get fingers on it. I'll give it the 2-finger treatment, one on each side. Takes a little longer, but it's guaranteed to get you there. There we go. And we got another one come in on the back side over here. Again, I can't get my tool on it because it's got a tube in the way. If I thread it, I think I can hit it with my socket, just run the socket kind of sideways. Yeah, that'll work. Do what you gotta do at all costs. Wow. Do meticulous and boring doodly doos. Thank you, doodly doos. People are about to click away about your whimsical anecdotes or musical anecdotes, whatever they are. Not antidotes. That's for like the opposite of poison. Anticdotes. Antics. Root words. Gravity. You know what? I'm just gonna tighten that one first. That'll show everything. Show the whole car what's up. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Not anymore. Slippage. A couple more turns and I think that one's good. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get a couple more of these bolted in and tight. I've already got one down below there done. And then one in the back done. Also down below. There's a click. The rear one, I can get the rear one. Alright guys, a couple more of these and I'll get the collector bolts installed and we'll get this thing started. Looky here. That's not gonna work. See it? There's a heater hose sitting on the manifold. I'm gonna have to reroute that. Whoa, that could have been a knuckle buster. I wasn't looking. I turned around, I was looking behind me. And I didn't see it start to walk off of the fastener here. Yeah. check these upper ones again. That one's good. That one's more gooder now. Beautiful. All right, there's one more right here at the bottom. Can't see it. There we go. Oop, premature. Oh no, give me back my socket. The socket was still attached, but it found its way between the motor mount and the block. If it would have come off the extension, I would have lost it forever. That would have been bad. Okay. Clicks. All right, it's attached. All right, looking left a little bit. We're ready to set these collectors up. They gave me new bolts for those as well. We're gonna get them started on this side, and then we'll go and get them started on the other side, then we can run them down. Go on, you, get in there. Gravity caught it. Slick, yeah? Here, let's try this again. Yeah, stay. Don't fight me on this. Preliminary clicks. Let me hit the other side real quick. All right, I just tightened down the other side. Let me hit this side again. Thickage. And I've still got to do something about this heat shielding right here. That's not gonna work. But I am gonna fire this up real quick just to check it for leaks before we continue. There we go. Yeah, let me try to put these up a little higher somewhere just so I don't ruin it on my first start. Oh, I know. I'll fix it with more pry bar. It works every time, 60% of the time. There we go. All right, let's go start the engine. Beginning engine starting, leaking, checking sequence now. Nice. It's leaking right here. I'll fix that later. And no leaks over here, that's good. All right. Okay, so we're back here at the passenger side. We can see here that this heater hose is resting on top of this manifold. And that's not gonna work because this is gonna melt and then it's gonna dump out all the coolant. So what I'm gonna do is detach this hose from the brackets that are holding it onto the cylinder head, and I'm gonna try to reroute it a little bit so it fits a little higher up and doesn't touch the exhaust. I've also got some insulating heat shrink or insulating wrap that I can wrap this tube in here to help prevent some of that heat from cooking this hose. This is definitely one of the issues you run into with aftermarket exhausts, is you get conflict between components. And we are seeing that firsthand right here. I've got some metal wire, and after I get this heat shielding on, I'll wrap it in wire so it stays put. We want to make it nice and tight. There we go. Stay. Came unwrapped. Don't worry, we'll fix it. Zip ties. Zip ties fix everything. Relax, guys, relax. It's not what it looks like. No, seriously, it's not what it looks like. I've got some metal wire. And that's what I'm gonna tie this with. Because I'm well aware that that zip tie will melt instantaneously. This guy, we're just going to twist until it cinches down on that shielding, and then we'll wrap it and then tie it and twist it again. One more turn. Uno más. Make it nice and tight there. You can lose that zip tie now. We don't need you. Oh no. I think I wired that zip tie also. Let's tighten that a little more now. See, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Bob Ross. There we go, nice and tight. Kind of need more wire, but this will do. I'll make it work. Oh, it's like surgery in here. I got it unclipped. What have I done? I had it, then I lost it. Oh, fail. Big time fail. Do it again. Whoa, hit you guys in the face. Again. Sorry. Didn't mean to startle. Okay, that is successfully heat shielded. So now what I want to do is push this up a little higher and then re-secure it. I'm also going to zip tie these hoses to its little little bracket thing in an effort to keep them from sliding. I'll move this one up, and this one can sit on top, and then I'll zip tie these together, and that's going to locate these away from that exhaust pipe. Another zip tie. It's actually two hooked together. With our powers combined, we have a single zip tie. There. This is good. It's not going anywhere. Okay, let's go to the driver's side and see what the deal is with that flange leak. Okay, back on the driver's side. I think all I need to do is just loosen these up and then reposition everything. It appears I don't have it as straight as possible. And that's causing uneven clamping force. So, let's get back in there with our extension and swivel. Did you hear me, extension? Get in there. Got that loose. Okay. Give it back to me, please. I don't want to play your games. There. That's about all she wrote because the threads are hitting the collector. So I can't go any more on that one. What's up, buddy? Okay, let's see if that seals this thing up or not. Restarting the engine. And it still leaks. Not cool. I felt it right there. Let's try to adjust this clamp some and see if we can't get it to fit any better. Somehow, some way. Ah, it's stuck again. Give it back. I know. I need to put some washers in there. Yeah, I'm doing this all wrong. Doing this all wrong. Wrong tools and everything. A new strategy, a revised strategy. It's going to be a new revised strategy. There we go. Real simple. Different wobbly bits. maybe we'll do it with no wobblies. Yeah, that's effective. All right. Now it's hot. There's no going back. All right, problem solved. There's a nut on there for a spacer. That should be sufficient. The problem was the shank of this bolt was running into the flange on the collector. Ow. Right here, it was running right there. So I spaced it accordingly. That was not good. Gravity. Not today, gravity. Today's an anti-gravity kind of day. That's what we'll call it. I don't think that's far, that's enough. Now I don't have enough threads. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're done leaking now. Woo! I'll take my tools back, please. Thank you. All right, folks, we are entering the home stretch now. This truck is about done. I've got to get this fender well back in. I've already done the driver's side. This one's going back in next. A couple bolts and a couple clips and we're good to go. We'll go out and hit the road. And make sure it does not leak under a load. There we go. Words. Okay, that's back in, that's back in, that one's in, that one's in. Very nice. Alright, we'll get that one first. Click. Slide in, please. What are you doing? Get in there. Okay, a couple more on the back side here. That one. Clicks. One down below. Another one up top. I love it when all the hardware starts to disappear. Wonderful. Another click. There we go. Heavy. There. Where's that last one? It was lost. It rolled away under my toolbox. Right. Dodge coming down. All right, let's go finalize this repair on our test drive. Whoa, climbing in without scratching the door. Let's back it up some. I'll re-extend my my mirrors here. And one more on that side too. There we go. All right, safety clicks. Backing out the auto. Honks for safety. That's to alert pedestrians that there's a motor vehicle approaching. I mean, they don't care, but at least I did my part, you know? All right, let's put a load on this and make sure it doesn't leak. Ooh, nice. Oh, it sounds like a Dodge again. Fantastic. Squeeze around the tool truck here and see if I can fit. Yep, we're good. All right, guys, I'm gonna give this one quick spin around the block just to finalize everything. Of course, I'm gonna recheck that heater hose and all that good stuff, just to make sure it didn't come loose and is going to melt later on. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out right now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I apologize for having to make this a two-part video. It ran a little long, and you know, it is what it is, so that's what I had to do. So anyway, again, and as always, thank you for watching, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of Doge. Sounds good. Doge power. Doge powering down. See you later, Ramicus.